Today on Northern Nomad, Costa Rica, we're heading to the Tarcoles Bridge to see the crocs. Come along for the adventure. So here's where we're starting our day today. Heading out to the Tarcoles Bridge to look at some crocodiles. This is my morning scenery with the birds and my dog Zoe. Okay. I'm using a Cardo headset in my helmet, and I tried to Bluetooth it to my GoPro, and it said it worked, but I tried giving some voiceovers while riding, but it didn't really work. So I'll keep working on that for future episodes. The plan today is to head out to Tarcoles Bridge to check out some crocodiles. Now, there's two routes I can take. One's an hour and a half, and it's more straight and direct. And the other's about 3 hours one way, and would be more twisty and winding. So, today was hot. I just wanted to get to the bridge, check out the crocodiles, and then grab a bite to eat at one of the local restaurants. So heading down to the west coast and into Tarcoles from Atenas, Costa Rica, which is located in the Central Valley and some 700 meters in elevation, you can really feel the temperature change. It's maybe 4 or 5 degrees difference from the mountains down to the ocean. So I'm here at the Tarcoles Bridge, where apparently you can see a whole bunch of crocodiles. I can see some already. Let's get a view of it's pretty nice. I'll do a little rundown later of the Tarcoles Bridge and the crocodiles. And that's definitely can see them. Sorry for the audio. I put one of those microphone phone things on my GoPro, but it still picks up a lot of ambient noise. So I'm learning. Maybe I need to buy one of those dedicated mics or some other system. Any suggestions? Let me know in the comments. I see some sort of bird down there. It's got guts. Get that on the bigger one over here.
Levántese porque esa gente pasa 4:15 y usted está aquí. No.
Venga por aquí. a bigger bugger. Happens with anyways. Not a ton of them out here today, but so you can see 2. I'm walking up to that crocodile, the bird. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At least 9 of them. Lucia. I'm driving BMWs and Suzukis. After seeing the crocodiles, I decided to go get some lunch, cool off, because it was about 32 degrees. Just outside the restaurant, I ran into this little guy, having a bite to eat as well, and try to stay cool. After viewing the crocodiles, I stopped at Restaurante Bar 34 and had a bite to eat. This is what I had to eat, and I can't remember the name of it. If anybody knows the name of this particular Costa Rican dish, can you leave it in the comments? But it was actually really, really good. And the price only cost me like $23 total. It was a cool little restaurant. It was touristy for sure, because you could buy all the towels and cups and shot glasses and so on. But the atmosphere was nice. It was quiet because I was early. And the food was good. And I'd recommend it. A little bit of information on the Tarcoles Crocodile Bridge. Apparently, the concentration of crocodiles in that river is among the highest in the entire world. There are different ways you can see the crocodiles. You can park on either side of the bridge where there's parking. Apparently, be careful and hide all your valuables in your car if you leave it unattended. But other ways you can do it is you can pay for a tour where they take you on a boat, and I guess you get up close and personal. If anybody's ever done the tour, let me know. Is it worth it? Now it's time to head home. It was hot, so as such, I didn't feel like getting stuck behind some of the traffic. And in Costa Rica, people on motorcycles ride differently, as you'll see. So this is the highway, and as we continue on, it starts backing up to like 30 kilometers an hour traffic speeds, and you're running through the mountains, and again, it's really hot. So a lot of motorcyclists will choose to ride on the paved shoulders. I know it's not the safest thing in the world, but have a look. This is where I can tell you a little bit about myself. So I retired from London, Ontario Police Service after 31 years. One of my jobs there was working as a motor officer, riding the motorcycles. In that capacity, we would also go around and compete in the skills competitions, honing our skills. I also worked as an instructor for people that were going for their M2 license, for the motorcycle graduated licensing. And finally, I also worked for Motorcycle Masters, helping teach more advanced motorcycle skills. And through all of my training and my teaching, I know that none of what I'm doing right here is safe or smart. However, I'll tell you right now, it was hot as hell. Not that that makes an excuse, but also this is what a lot of the Costa Ricans do, so they're a little more used to motorcycles down here with lane splitting. Not that I'm making excuses, but lane splitting and passing on the shoulder when traffic is slow is a common thing down here. I also think motorcycle fatalities are probably a lot higher than in Canada. But when in Rome, and this is what I'm doing. Sorry that the motorcycle riding terrain wasn't as exciting this time around, but the trip to the Tarcoles Bridge either was an hour and a half by way of more highways, or over 3 hours if I took the back roads. And I want to try to mix up the content and get in different adventures, not just motorcycling. But I would love to have a different theme for each video. A place to visit in Costa Rica, waterfalls, volcanoes, beaches. If you've ever been to Costa Rica and you know of interesting places to check out for the videos, or you've read of these places online, comment and let me know where I should go. Exploring Costa Rica either as a tourist or as someone who wants to retire here is what I want to portray in this channel.